Um, I felt this when I was watching Chainsaw Man. The anime is too cinematic. Everything in there looked like it was stolen from an Oscar bait film. Chainsaw Man is dirty, sketchy, messy, and you could see that in the manga art style. Yeah, 100%. But no, the anime just had to use filters and layers and bloom. Mmm. Chat, so what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen then with the Chainsaw Man anime? I thought the anime was good, but I guess everybody didn't like it. Oh wait. I've been saying this for like a year, but holy shit, so much modern anime is so coated in effects and bloom and what is that? Vignettes? You can't see a fucking thing. Mappa. Seeing this feels so nice. Flat coloring is back, baby. It looks good. Here's my thing though. When normie Twitter finds out about Dan Da Dan, that's when I'm gonna be scared because I feel like, watch, bro. Watch. I like here's the thing. We've already read some of this shit. And I saw some, like, obviously we read it together. I saw obviously a couple of scenes where I'm like, me, I don't mind it. But I know if somebody else on Twitter sees it, aka the normies, they're gonna bitch about it. I'm calling it out now. When this shit gets animated and if those scenes are in there and people bitch about it, I'm gonna be that one guy that's gonna stand up. You know, I'm not gonna be that one guy. We all who read the manga, I'm standing up for this shit. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Because this shit is fire. This show is fire. The story is great. The freaking double panels are great. Look, bro, we only read like 20 chapters. I already damn near cried. I already damn near had a blushy face because the character interactions made me start shipping these characters. Bro, like this shit is great.
Here's a New Year's resolution for you. Stop giving a fuck about Twitter and keep consuming content you like.
Oh, hell
You're
yeah.
giving up on too much because shit became popular.
Oh, are you talking about Scott Pilgrim? I feel like that's closely related to Scott Pilgrim. That sounds exactly like Scott Pilgrim. No, here's my thing. I don't know, bro. He's talking to me in general? No, in general. Oh, not just Scott Pilgrim? No. Me on Twitter, I like this show, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I could give less of a fuck of what people are gonna say. I just know though that when this thing gets animated, because obviously like in the manga there are some like things that are a little suggestive and some things where like people are gonna bitch about it. I could already feel it. Like you see the part that I'm talking about in the school. In the school, and then like the part where like they fighting in the water, then the girls are like, yo, we gotta take off our clothes. The dude got his whole dick out and he's butt booty naked talking about, oh man, you gotta transform. And then every time he's transforming, he's just like, ugh, this is a drag. Then he's fucking zooming and he's just hitting all the shit, bang, bang, going mad fast. And then he's still naked. And then the girls gotta like, oh, now we're gonna be in our, like, I'm telling you, me, I don't mind it. It's whatever. It's a manga. It is what it is. I like the story overall, and I like the characters a lot overall. But I'm telling you, when normie Twitter gets a hold of this shit, when it gets animated, I could already see these motherfuckers talking shit. Oh my god, if you like this show, then you're considered. I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I like this show. I can't wait to get merchandise on this show. Oh, you know what I can't wait to get, chat? That little cat as a plushie. The little cat, the good luck cat that has the grandma spirit as a plushie. I want that. I want that. I love that the grandma, Turbo Granny, yes. The fact that Turbo Granny is in that little cat, I love that. I want that as like a plushie. You said they live rent-free in my head. Who? You said, you say that, but you didn't complete Chainsaw Man Season 1. Wait, you want me to watch Chainsaw Man Season 1? Wait, didn't we watch the ending? I think me and some people on Discord, we saw the ending of Chainsaw Man Season 1. I don't think I watched the whole thing through, but we saw it on Discord, I think. You said Twitter people you made up. Who? What are you talking about? You said they live in my head rent free? Who? What are you guys talking about? You keep complaining about Twitter people who doesn't exist.
Manga, I wanted to recommend a manga that on Viz called Sakamoto Days.
Wait,
the action is one of the best out RN and the fighting choreography and art is one of the best in Shonen Jump RN. It got 2 best ranking in SJ, beating JJK this year. Really recommend to read after you done with Dandadan.
You said just enjoy things you like and stop complaining?
No,
I'm fine.
Pilgrim.
No, what I'm saying is that it's gonna happen.
Dan and Chainsaw Nigga just so you can flex the fact that you read the manga before it became popular.
No. I wanted to read it because I wanted to see it. And then I enjoyed it. Because look, you gotta keep it a stack. With Chainsaw Man, I read it all the way through, not even for like a sense of just like I wanted to be ahead of the anime. Realistically speaking, if I wasn't interested in it, I wouldn't have read it. If like we could keep it a stack. We legit in like a day, remember, we were steamrolling through the chapters. You said you ain't even continued. We finished part 1. Part 2, the only reason why I didn't continue part 2 is because I'm waiting for part 2 to finish. Because remember how fast we went through part 1. Were you even here on the streams? Remember how fast we went through part 1? We went through like, in a week, we went through like 80 chapters. I said I was gonna wait for part 2 to finish before starting. I don't wanna read part 2. And then, you know what it is? Some of y'all in the chat are up to date with part 2. And you gotta wait every week I don't know how frequently the manga comes out. But I like to wait for something to finish before I start steamroll reading it. Because remember, you said because we're fans, but that's you. If you want to be the person to read it every week when it keeps on updating, that's fine. Me, I'm the type of person that I like it when I hear, okay, they finished part 2. Then I could just read that shit all the way through. Because literally, part 1, yo, we went through that shit like crazy. It got to a point where I was even reading Chainsaw Man off camera and motherfuckers was getting mad at me because I was posting screenshots on Discord like, yo, I just read 3-4 chapters. And motherfuckers in Discord was like, yo, you reading it without us. Bro, come on. Chainsaw Man part 1, I was even reading it off stream to the point where like we finished part 1 like this. That's why I'm waiting for part 2 to finish. I don't want to just go straight in. You said the nude scene. Exactly. The nude scene, I literally saw it off camera because I was just reading through chapters. Reading. Once we met up with Quan, and then I saw the whole double page full colored panel with Quan scissoring the girl. I was like, whoa. And then that's when I said on Discord, thank God I wasn't reading that on stream because that shit was just like, dude. You said Netflix ruined this man. All he does is binge. How? Nothing is wrong with binge watching. No, that's what I'm saying. It's either binge watching or binge reading. I just want part 2 to finish because here's my thing. I hate when I'm caught up and then I have to wait. Because it just sucks because then in my head I'm like, damn, I want to read it. I literally did that. You know what game I did that with recently and I got mad? That's why I haven't even started on what was it? Limbus Company. I didn't start Kanto 4 yet. Why? Because when I started playing Limbus Company, yo, I steamrolled the story. I steamrolled the story to the fact that I got caught up and I got mad. I got angry because I was like, wait, where's the rest of the story? Oh no, now I have to wait like 2-3 weeks or a month for the update. And I was like, no, I don't like it. I don't like waiting every week. I like it when everything is there and then I could just read everything at once. Because then I just feel better once I read everything and then I don't have to wait. You said I'm still going through the dungeon in Kanto 2? No, bro, I'm telling you, in a week, I feel like in a week and a half, I went through the story like crazy in Limbus Company. You said too bad, get used to it? No, I'm not gonna get used to it. You know why? That's why I'm not gonna start reading it. I'm gonna wait for it to finish. You see, Nuka Doomsday, you're mad because you're caught up and you gotta wait every week. I don't wanna wait every week. You're mad because you gotta wait every week until they update the story and then you're pissed because you gotta wait every week. I don't wanna wait every week. I'm waiting for the shit to finish and then I can steamroll it. And then here's the thing. It's going to be better overall with the stream. Because then if we read it together and we don't got to wait every week for an update, we could just keep going. That's what we're doing low-key with the Down. We read like 20 chapters in like one day. We were on chapter 3, and then we stopped on chapter 24. We've read so many chapters in one day. You said we reading now? You weren't here the other stream, like last stream. Last stream was like a 10-hour stream. We were reading Down for like 4 hours. We went deep. We went from 3 to 24. That's 21 chapters.
Nothing is wrong with binge watch. That shit literally killed JoJo Part 6 hype. They took forever for 12 episodes to come out in batches instead of one episode week to week. Emo week to week is better. You give the content time to soak in and give them their own proper attention, plus you can talk about the latest content as it come out in more detail instead of brief moments. PC, you gotta talk about everything chatting.
Huh? It killed JoJo Part 6 because people binge watched it. You said that's why Jujutsu Kaisen is popping off right now. I mean, with Jujutsu Kaisen, the reason why I haven't started is because I gotta watch the movie. And everybody says I gotta watch the movie. But I feel like I haven't had a chance to watch the movie because I'm always doing something. Like, I legit have to take out an hour and a half, close to 2 hours of my day to sit down and watch a movie. You said now the Netflix dropped the anime in a 12-episode batches. No, because they've released 12 episodes in one day, and it took them like 6+ months to drop another 12 episodes. I don't get it, though. What does that got to do with me? I'm literally talking about reading manga. What does that got to do with me? I don't even read JoJo. I don't watch JoJo. JoJo's usually weekly. That's the difference between a movie and spending 3 hours binging manga, though. We talking about binging. Wait, but chat doesn't like binging? Weren't y'all happy as hell, though, when we were reading Chainsaw Man Part 1? We read Chainsaw Man Part 1. It's the idea versus binging versus week to week. Okay, so here's my question then, I guess, for the chat. So what is your preference? You prefer to watch it week to week than binging? I like binging. No, that's what I'm saying. Binging, in my opinion, is better because then you get to absorb everything at once, and then you could take it at your own pace. That's why I like binging, because we had so many moments when we were reading the manga in Chainsaw Man. We had so many moments where we just had to pause, where we're reading a chapter finished a certain way, and we're like, whoa, we gotta take a step back, and we just gotta like just sit there and just soak it in and be like, damn. All right, what's on the next chapter? And I like it that way because then in my head, in my opinion, that's better as well because everything stays fresh. Everything is fresh in your mind. Everything is just so fresh when you continue. You understand the story. And I don't know. You said, but leaves you more hyped. True. If you do it week to week, it does leave you more hyped because then you got to wait a whole week. But I don't know, man. I like it when everything is just done and I could just read everything and then just be like, yo, I finished it. You said my voice sounds raspy? Oh, it's because I was yelling the whole time playing Mario Kart. You said Retro doesn't understand the JoJo Part 3 hype. I haven't even watched JoJo like that much. Reading weekly hits different though.
Hello. Just wanted to remind you to not stay up too long or you'll feel bad waking up.
You're right. Some people in YouTube chat said, I would rather binge. Yo, Memo, what's up? End stream. And it's 2023. Who still cares about JoJo? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. A part of me on why I also stopped watching JoJo is because the fan base at the time was annoying, bro. Like, yo, look. Like, let's keep it a stack. The JoJo fans were mad annoying, dude. It got to the point where I was like, yo, I don't even want to be involved with JoJo. It was so annoying. Like, yo, motherfuckers didn't shut up about JoJo. You said just ignore them. True. I could watch JoJo now because the hype is down. Before it was too annoying. People just didn't shut the fuck up about JoJo to the point where I was like, dude. Like, it got to the point where I was like, shut up. Like, once I heard somebody mention JoJo, I'm like, just please shut the fuck up. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. They spoil everything. To be honest, I didn't even get spoiled. I don't follow people who like talk about JoJo, or I don't even search up JoJo stuff. So I haven't even been spoiled of anything yet, to be honest. So that's why if I do watch JoJo, I feel like I will be fine because I haven't been spoiled of anything. I don't know anything about the show. He saw Jotaro. I don't even know who the fuck Jotaro is. There's like 8 different JoJos. In my head, the only JoJos that I can vividly remember is part 1 JoJo, part 2 JoJo, where he was like, you know, doing shit, I guess, with the Pillarmen, and then probably part 3 JoJo, where he has like the hat that's not really a hat, but it's also his hair. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. Part 3 JoJo is Jotaro, so that's the one with the hat and the big chains. I don't know. But Dan, when the animation comes out, I would definitely like to watch it because the animation actually looks good. Chainsaw Man, I wish that they could have continued the animation, but we don't even know what's going to happen with that now. It's crazy because I saw the last episode, but I didn't watch all the other ones, I guess. Bro, I saw literally the whole fight with him and the guy with the katana man in the train, and then they were kicking the fuck out of his balls at the ending. I saw that. Jotaro is 17, by the way. Bro, they're aliens. Because ain't no way a 17-year-old is 7 foot tall. Their bodies are wide as shit. You could do a kickflip off of JoJo's body. Like they're built different. You said that fight was dog shit? And it was a little bit. But I mean, like, hey. You said Splatoon stuff? No, but what Travin was saying earlier, he said to just watch stuff and just enjoy it. No, I'm gonna do that. But what I'm saying is that, no. And then somebody said earlier that I'm complaining about people on Twitter that don't even exist. No, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna happen. I've seen it so many times, bro. It happens literally with every anime that comes out. Once the normies get a hold of it, you said, but who cares? No, exactly. It's true. Who cares? But then what I don't like is the negative press that the anime ends up getting, because then people then start saying all types of shit and then starts trying to label people who watch that anime a specific thing. Perfect example I guess you can use is that anime that came out where it had to do with the kids in the cave and shit. Everybody now, like on Twitter, if you mention, oh, you watch this anime and you like it, people automatically start looking at you weird. You say you clearly care? Yes, that's why I'm talking about it. I said I don't care in a sense of I'll still watch it, but I care because they're still talking shit about it. That's what I don't want. I don't want them to talk shit about it. It's like, wait, it's people like Hero Hey that people will find negative comments to make content. No. You know why? It's because I see it. The only reason why I would make like content like that is if I see it on my feed. Because here's the thing, I don't even follow people like that. But then, unironically enough, if I'm scrolling down Twitter and I see it, if it pops up in my eyes, I'm gonna interact with it. It pops up in my feed. It's not like I'm out here looking for it. You guys act like I'm on Twitter and I'm like, Chainsaw Man / I hate Chainsaw Man. And then I look for someone who hates it. And then I'm like, there he is. He hates Chainsaw Man. You can end your life, right? Like, no. I literally just scroll Twitter. And if I see negativity, I'll be like, bruh. You said because that should not be on your feed. But then that's the thing. That's what I don't like about Twitter. Twitter has like this weird algorithm where sometimes it's literally the For You page. It's literally the For You page. For You on Twitter is people that I don't even follow. It just pops up. You said block them? Nah, bro. I gotta talk about it. It's for the content. I'm also trying to make content. Nah, bro, it's for the content too. It's for the content too. I do it on purpose. Look, sometimes, here's the thing, right? I want to make content. And I also want to defend the anime and things that I do care about. That's like is right? That's like if, for example, not even Hiro Hey, because Hiro Hey, he doesn't really go crazy and give his 2 cents. Hiro Hey, majority of the time in his videos, he gives like the most neutral stance ever. He'd be like, I'm just gonna talk about what this OP said and this, that, and the third. Me, I talk my shit. You notice this. If I make a video and I'm talking shit, I talk my shit. You said, no, he doesn't? I mean, he kind of is a bit more neutral. I talk shit. He attacks the person. Hey, you know what? If somebody attacks something I like, I'm gonna come at them, bro. That's like as if somebody, right? Like, let's bring an example. Somebody in the chat, right? If you like a game, because I've seen y'all. When y'all get mad, right? If somebody were to say some shit about a game you like, I don't know, I'm just throwing like an example. Paper Mario. Somebody online would just be like, yo, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is not as good as everybody says it is. Like, right? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is actually dog shit. Storytelling is kind of ass. The characters don't look that great. The story progression is kind of shit, and I actually don't like the combat. That's somebody else's opinion. True. But if they get to have an opinion, why can't I? That's the point. If they can have an opinion, why can't I have an opinion? I'm gonna be like, your opinion is wrong. But I'll respect it. But look. Xenoblade 2 hate is crazy. Bro, I know some of y'all are saying this now, but it's like, if y'all were passionate about something, right? And you see somebody say some dumb shit, you gonna feel, cause y'all, I've seen chat. Some of y'all come at me too. Like if I were to say something about one of y'all favorite games, right? I remember Xenoblade. I don't want to play Xenoblade, and y'all came at me for that.
These people exist. Of course we can tell you we don't care about the shit, but these losers exist.
They do.
Like we call Twitter a hellhole
Yes.
where everyone complains and slanders, but you wanna say they don't exist at the same time? Also, yay, Hero Hey does clown the dumbass takes on Twitter in his videos. I'd quite reacting his takes are wrong on the weird ass haters who get called out. His flaw is just he farms East content for less than 5-minute videos.
Oh, no. But then that's why, if I were to ever do per se things like that, he makes very short videos. Me, I'm gonna make sure if I was to ever do something like that, it's not gonna be a short video. And I'm gonna make sure, like, bro, because I've seen his videos. Some of his videos are very short. They're like 3 minutes. 2 minutes even. Even maybe like 1 minute and 45 seconds. I've seen it. Me, I'm not gonna do that. If I'm ever gonna do something in regards to me like ranting about something, it's gonna be long. It's gonna be like me, this is my thoughts on it. I feel like this is weird, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. I don't know. That's just it. But I feel like everybody on the internet in general, if somebody talks about something like you're passionate about and they be like, oh, this is ass, like, because I know some of y'all in the chat, y'all love Xenoblade. If somebody were to come out and be like, hey, you know what? Xenoblade 1's kind of ass. The graphics suck dick. I don't like Shulk. And his accent sucks. Y'all gonna go off. Y'all gonna be like, huh? And they're gonna be like, eh. And you know what? Fuck Fiora too. You gonna be like, oh, nah. Oh, nah. Because, come on. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna obviously just go at anyone for like no reason. But it's kind of like, if I see something that ruffles my feathers, then I'll probably speak on it. It's not going to be something that's constantly done, though, because obviously that's just bringing negativity majority of the time. But if it happens, it happens.
I love Genshin, and I've been enamored with it before it even released, but if someone shits on it, specifically with no actual reason besides bandwagon hating,
Exactly.
I ignore, cause at the end of the day, fuck them and their opinion.
True, but then if they're an Andy that gets like mad retweets and likes, Especially like if it's a no name, like if we're talking about it's a person who just posted some dumb shit, right? And it's like freaking like 2 likes. Why? It's like, who cares? But if it's a motherfucker out here like with a big name and they're like, you know what? Persona 5 is some hot mid and they got like 50K likes. I'm coming for you. You said just ignore them? No, I'm coming for you. You guys already knew me since day one. I'm crazy. I'm coming for all that smoke. I'm gonna be like, nah, bitch. I'm coming for that ass, boy. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you say this and that and the third about Persona? No, you said Persona 5 got some mid dungeons. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. I could just ignore them. That's true. I'm not gonna do it with everyone. But whoever I do it to, I'm probably going to have a good reason behind it. Not saying I'm going to do it for, like I said, everyone. Like another good example that we could talk about that I was actually thinking on doing a video on. Obviously, I wasn't going to do it 100% because I was still thinking about it. I wanted to kind of like talk about the anime community in a general, like in general. I wanted to talk about the anime community in terms of some people would call an anime bad, but then there's a difference between an anime being bad and an anime not being for you. I wanted to actually make a video on that. Because there's a lot of people on Twitter where they'd be like, hey, an anime is bad. And I'm like, no, maybe this anime is not bad. Maybe the anime is just not for you. I wanted to make a video on that. And I was going to use like specific examples from people on Twitter where they would look at an anime and they'd be like, oh, it's bad because this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no. Maybe your thought process on the anime is wrong, and maybe the anime is just not for you, and you could just kick rocks and maybe watch something else that's more of your taste. Like that's something I wanted to make a video on, but then I'm like, I don't know. You said that's actually a discussion that's happening with Zenless Zone Zero currently. No, exactly. There's a lot of things like that where I was thinking of making a video on that, but then it's like, I use Twitter though, even though I hate Twitter, because there's so much stupid shit happening on Twitter, I like it at the same time because like me, now that I'm trying to get back onto my YouTube grind, Twitter is a cesspool of content that I can make videos on, realistically speaking. Yes, it's a content haven. That's why sometimes when I see people when they're like, oh, just ignore it, I'm like, or I can make a video on it. I can make content out of it. Like, that's how I look at Twitter. You said actual hero, hey, Andy. Bro, you could call me hero, hey, Andy. You know what? Chat, blame Majora, because Majora's the one that's been sending me hero hey shit. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not going to do hero hey specific shit. I'm going to make like videos on specific topics on what I think and how I feel about certain stuff. That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's a little bit almost like, if you think about it, it's a little bit almost like Lay It Omni. It's a little bit like hero hey, a little bit like Lay It Omni, where you look at the news, you talk about the news, and then you give your 2 cents on the news. But me, usually majority of the time, I'm gonna be most likely a bit more critical in terms of me not sugarcoating shit, because I hate it when people try to play like this both sides type of shit. I'm not that type of person. Like, if I believe in something, I'm gonna let you know what I believe in, if that makes any sense. That's why I said it's like a rant-tro arc type of thing. You say you want him hung by jumper cables? Oh my gosh. But obviously, like I said, this is not something that's going to happen all the time, though. This is not going to be something that's going to happen all the time. This is going to be like things that's going to happen rarely. If anything, my YouTube channel is still going to be of me reacting to content in terms of like YouTube, Twitch, or videos that I feel like just talking about shit.